Hello, everyone. This is the Santa Experience. My name is Lando, and I will be your host for this video on how to book your Santa visit this season with us. We're going to start by going to my website, thesantaexperiencemn.com. When you hit that main page, you're going to scroll down to the Book Now button that you see in front of you. As you can see, we open tomorrow, November 2nd at 9 a.m. Central Time. So when you come here, you're going to click this button to get started. This brings you to our third-party FareHarbor booking site. We do experience a high volume of traffic on day one and throughout the season as a number of families are trying to book their Santa visit with us, which is great, but at this point may put you in a queue line. So I ask that you be as patient as possible. And one good tip with this, if you're in a queue line, make sure that you do not refresh your browser or let your device time out, as this will put you in the back of the queue line. So keep that in mind. But when you get to this page, you'll see all of the type of visits that we have listed for you. We got our in-person Santa visits, which are sort of back to normal. They are not going to be behind glass or any divider. So keep that in mind. And if you have any questions or concerns or want to talk a little bit about COVID precautions, I would ask that you reach out to me directly so we can accommodate the best we can for when you visit and that you feel safe. So we have those in-person visits, virtual Santa visits, special needs visits, and of course the pet night Santa visits. You'll see at the top there. Another reminder that our beloved Santa Sid, now retired after 25 glorious years. So just a reminder there before we start booking our visits. On this page, when you select your type of visit, the Santas that are performing that experience will appear. So for example, if you're looking to book for a particular Santa for virtual Santa visits and they're not there, that is because they are not performing that experience. So for example, when I click on virtual Santa, you see that Santa Sam is the one and only Santa that pops up. That is because he is the only Santa doing virtual visits. So keep that in mind when you're going through the booking process. For this example, I am going to go to the in-person Santa visits to get started. This next page is where you're going to tell us the size of your group. You'll see that kids is listed in quotations because this means the number of kids that are actually going to sit and visit and interact with Santa during your time with him. So no need to include any additional attendees like mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, teenager that's too cool to be there, your neighbors that somehow just invited themselves, whatever it may be. Just include the number of kids actually interacting with them, even if you're looking to get a big group photo at the very end. So I'm going to go ahead and click the 1 to 5 kids option and get started. This is going to bring you to all of the available Santas that can perform that type of visit. You see we have all 6 available for you, and you'll notice that we have some rookie Santas joining the Santa Experience family this year, which is great. Go ahead and pick the Santa that you want to book with. I am going to select the Santa Sam and move forward here. The next page is going to show you his availability. On the right, you'll see that there are green dates. These are dates that he still has bookings available. If a date is grayed out, he is either not performing or those dates have already been fully booked. So I'm going to go ahead and select November 25th, Black Friday at Mall of America. Why not? I am a glutton for punishment. I am going to pick, however, this 10:20 spot, hopefully get in and get out and move forward here. Select that you want this one visit. It's going to open up some questions for you here. So how many kids will be visiting with Santa? For this example, I'm saying 2 kids, 2 individuals that'll be interacting with them. Again, you do not need to include the others that'll be in attendance to this count. Next, there's a checkbox. If this is your first year visiting the Santa Experience, welcome, and let us know by checking here. Next, if you could list the names and the ages of those individuals visiting with Santa, that would be great. And if you could list them in order from youngest to oldest. That helps us out quite a bit. This next box is kind of fun. We're asking if you'd like to send Santa some notes for him to try to mention during the visit. Keep these notes short and sweet. Know that Santa reads these right before your visit, so no guarantees that he's going to incorporate them. There's a lot of unpredictable things that happen during your visit, but we are definitely going to try to add these comments to personalize and make your visit a little bit more magical. So whether it's your kid's Elf on the Shelf name, that they're getting good grades in school, playing certain sports, whatever you'd possibly like Santa to try to mention if you could, you can include here. So I am just going to quickly tell Santa that Audrey and Rusty's elf's name is Eddie. And then finally, the last box you're going to need to check is your acknowledgement that you know where your Santa visit is going to be. In this particular example, it is E318 East 318 in Mall of America. In your confirmation email, you will get directions and a map of the mall so you can prepare where to park on the day of your visit. And then finally, you're going to fill out your contact information with your full name, your phone number, and your email address. Check the boxes if you want to receive text reminders and text confirmations or email confirmation and such in these areas right here. You can pay via Google or your credit debit card in this section. Go ahead and fill this out. When everything's filled out, go ahead and click that complete and pay button. Will bring you to a confirmation screen. You are all set. You should also receive a confirmation email, but if you don't, no worries at all. I'm going to ask that you just reach out to me directly so I can get that to you, as it has quite a bit of information on it for you to prepare. So you can call me directly on my cell phone, 612-203-2656, or email me at santamail@thesantaexperiencemn.com. I hope this information was valuable to you in preparing for opening day. I appreciate you spending 7.5 minutes with us, so I would assume that you are very excited to book your visit with Santa this season. That is why I want to offer you your very first present of the season. You are looking at a Fair Harbor private booking link, so you can pre-register your visit if you want to go out there now and book your spot before we open tomorrow morning. So that is available to you. I appreciate you all. I look forward to seeing you all this Christmas season. It is going to be the best Christmas ever. And before I go, what do you call an old snowman? Drum roll. A puddle. There we have it, folks. See you soon.